What if I told you that one of the most powerful forms of healing doesn't come in a bottle, that it's totally free, completely natural, and it's been right under our feet this whole time? What if all you had to do was take off your shoes? Well, today we're going to dig into the incredible science behind that very idea.
Now, this isn't just some new wellness fad. We are talking about barefoot walking, and the amazing science behind it has been seriously investigated and verified by one of the most trusted names out there, the Public Broadcasting System, PBS. What they uncovered is nothing short of a scientific record of profound healing.
So, to see just how powerful this could be, KBS did something pretty dramatic. They set up a 4-week project. They didn't just want to talk about it, they wanted to put barefoot walking to the ultimate test with real people who were facing some really serious health issues.
So they found 3 volunteers, and each of them was dealing with a metabolic disorder. The challenge sounded simple enough. Just walk barefoot for 1 hour every single day for 4 weeks straight. Now, all 3 of their stories were pretty amazing, but one participant's results, well, they were absolutely stunning.
Meet Im Woo-yo. You have to understand, he was in a really critical situation. His triglycerides, that's a type of fat in your blood, were so high that the medical equipment literally couldn't even measure them. They were off the charts. On top of that, he was battling severe high cholesterol and diabetes. For him, the stakes were incredibly high.
So, what happened after just 4 weeks of this simple daily practice? Well, the results weren't just good. They were so profound, they actually shocked the doctors who were monitoring the project.
Okay, first, let's talk about his immune system. You have these things called natural killer cells, or NK cells. Think of them as the super soldiers of your body. They hunt down and destroy bad guys. A healthy level is about 500 or more. In Woo-yo's, it was down at 40. I mean, his body's defenses were practically non-existent.
After just 4 weeks of barefoot walking, get this, his NK cell activity rocketed up to over 1,159. He didn't just get back to normal, he soared past it into a state of incredible immune strength.
Let that sink in for a second. That is an explosive, almost 30 times increase just from walking on the earth. He essentially supercharged his body's own defense system in a way that is just unbelievable.
And the healing didn't stop there. Not by a long shot. His whole body chemistry completely changed. This data, and this is straight from the KBS Secret of Birth, Aging, Illness, and Death special, shows it all. His total cholesterol dropped from a scary 366 all the way down to a perfect 152. Those unmeasurable triglycerides, they were cut by more than half. And check this out. He lost 2.7 kilograms of fat while gaining 1.5 kilograms of muscle. That's the dream, right?
Incredible stuff, right? But I know what you're thinking. How? How on earth can walking without shoes create such a massive change in the body? Well, the science behind it is actually really cool and surprisingly simple. It all begins with something called the foot core. See, your foot isn't just a flat platform. It's this super complex engine, packed with 52 bones and 38 muscles. And when you let it do its job, it basically acts like a second heart for your body.
This diagram from the KBS show explains it perfectly. When you walk barefoot, you turn on that foot core engine. It works together with your calf muscles, squeezing the veins in your legs and powerfully pumping old blood back up towards your heart. It's fighting gravity and giving your whole circulation a massive boost.
And here is the proof you can literally see. This is a thermal image from the experiment. On the left, that's the body after walking in shoes. Not much action. But on the right, after just 20 minutes of barefoot walking, wow, the entire lower body is lit up. That bright red means a 1 degree Celsius jump in temperature. That's a sign of blood rushing in, your metabolism firing up, and your immune system waking up.
And the way you move is totally different. This pressure map says it all. On the left, in a shoe, your foot lands like a stiff block. All the pressure is just stuck on the heel. But look at the right. When you're barefoot, the pressure rolls perfectly from your heel through the arch to your toes. Every single bone and muscle is firing in sequence, just like it was designed to.
So after seeing all of this, you might be tempted to just kick your shoes off right now and go for it, which is awesome. But like with anything new, it's really important to get started the right way so you stay safe and get all the amazing benefits. Okay, getting started is super easy. But remember, your feet have probably been cooped up in shoes for years, so you gotta ease into it. Just start with 10 minutes a day. Really focus on that gentle heel-to-toe rolling motion to wake up that foot core. And hey, try to look ahead, not down at your feet. It's better for your posture, and you get to enjoy the view.
And most importantly, always remember these 3 golden rules for safety. First, check your feet for any cuts, especially if you have diabetes, because the risk of infection is a little higher. Second, listen to your body. If you feel any sharp pain, just stop and rest. And third, pick a good spot. Start somewhere soft and clean, like a sandy beach or a nice grassy park.
You know, when you do take those first barefoot steps, you're not just going for a walk. You're actually joining this huge, growing community of people all over the world who are rediscovering this incredible natural path to health.
Just listen to the story of Lee Ying-ok, who's been doing this for 16 years. He said, "I lost my health and started barefoot walking. My blood pressure and sugar levels normalized. I even completed an ultramarathon. This is my cure-all." I mean, his story just shows you the kind of long-term, life-changing power this simple practice can have.
The evidence is pretty hard to ignore. Now it's your turn to feel the difference for yourself. If you found this breakdown helpful, please support us by subscribing and hitting that like button. It helps more people find this amazing information. And to connect with other people on this journey, share your own story, and get more great tips, definitely check out the National Barefoot Walking Movement headquarters on Navr Cafe. The path to amazing natural healing is literally waiting right outside your door.